Hey there, plant lovers. Ever feel like your home is where sunlight goes to, not exist? Same here. But don't worry, just because you've got a darker space doesn't mean you can't enjoy the magic of greenery. Today, I'm going to share 18 amazing plants that thrive without soaking up the sun like a beach bum. Whether it's your living room, bedroom, or even that one dim hallway you always forget about, these low-light champions have you covered. So grab your watering can and let's dive into some plants that can handle the shade, because even the darkest spaces deserve a little green love. All right, kicking things off with one of my favorites, the Bromeliad. Look at this beauty, bright, tropical vibes, and it doesn't need direct sunlight to thrive. Just park it near a window or in a low-light spot, and it's good to go. Plus, these guys are super low maintenance. Water the soil every now and then, and bam, they're happy. Perfect for adding a pop of color to any room, even if you're living in a cave. Trust me, if you're new to plants, this one's a total confidence booster. Next up, we've got the Chinese Evergreen, an absolute champ when it comes to low-light spots. This guy is like the ultimate roommate, super chill, not needy, and always looks good. Its leaves come in all sorts of patterns, so it's like having a little artwork in a pot. Here's the best part. This plant thrives in low light. Bathrooms, offices, that one corner of your bedroom you forgot existed. It's happy just about anywhere. And when it comes to watering, just let the top inch of soil dry out, and you're golden. Couldn't be easier. All right, plant number 3. Meet the cast iron plant. And let me tell you, the name says it all. This bad boy is tough as nails. Low light? No problem. Forget to water it for a week, or 3. Still standing tall. It's like the ultimate plant for anyone who swears they don't have a green thumb. Check out these leaves. They're simple, sleek, and super sturdy. It's like the plant equivalent of a reliable old truck. Perfect for dark corners or anywhere you need a touch of greenery without too much fuss. And it's pet-friendly, so no stress if you've got curious cats or dogs roaming around. Next up, we've got the Dracaena, aka the plant that'll make your space look like you hired an interior designer. Look at this thing. Tall, elegant, and perfect for adding some drama to any room, even if it barely gets any sunlight. Dracaenas come in all sorts of varieties, some with stripes, some solid green. But the best part? They're super low maintenance. Indirect light or even a dim corner? No problem. And watering? Just once a week or so. Overwatering is a no-go for these guys. They like to keep it chill. All right, plant number 5, the dumb cane, or as it's officially called, Dieffenbachia. But let's be real, dumb cane just has that quirky vibe we love. This plant is like the ultimate wingman for your space. Bright, bold leaves with patterns that make it pop, and it's totally fine chilling in low-light spots. Now, here's the deal. Dumb cane is super easy to care for. It likes a bit of moisture, but doesn't want to feel like it's in a swamp, so water it when the top inch of soil feels dry. And yeah, it does great in low to medium light, making it perfect for those shadowy corners of your home. All right, number 6 on our list is the classic English ivy. And let me just say, if you want to add some instant charm to your home, this plant's got you covered. Look at those trailing vines. It's like having a little piece of an old English garden right in your space. Here's the best part. English ivy thrives in low light. Bathrooms, bedrooms, kitchens. This thing doesn't need a spotlight to look its best. Just keep the soil slightly moist. Give it a mist every now and then, and it'll reward you with all this gorgeous greenery. All right, plant number 7 is the Maidenhair Fern. And let me tell you, this one is like having a little slice of the forest right in your home. Look at these delicate, feathery leaves. It's the kind of plant that makes any space feel instantly more peaceful. Now, here's the deal with this beauty. It loves humidity, so bathrooms or kitchens are perfect spots. It doesn't need direct sun. In fact, bright, indirect light, or even a low-light spot, will keep it happy. Just make sure to keep the soil evenly moist. Don't let it dry out, or those gorgeous leaves will get a little cranky. All right, plant number 8 is the Parlor Palm. your ticket to a low-light tropical paradise. This beauty has been a favorite since the Victorian era, and for good reason. It's elegant, it's timeless, and it's one of the easiest palms to care for. The Parlor Palm thrives in low light, so it's perfect for those spots that don't get much sun. All right, plant number 9, the Peace Lily. This one's a classic. If you want a plant that's low maintenance but still gives you that wow factor with these beautiful white blooms, this is it. It's like the diva of shade-loving plants. Gorgeous but surprisingly chill. The Peace Lily thrives in low to medium light, making it perfect for a corner of your living room or your office like this. And watering? Just keep the soil moist but not soggy. If it starts to droop a little, that's its way of saying, "Hey, I'm thirsty." Give it a drink, and it'll perk right back up. All right, number 10, this one's a real showstopper. Meet the Peacock Plant, also known as Calathea. Look at those leaves. Each one's got this gorgeous deep green pattern with purple underneath. It's like Mother Nature got really creative with this one. Now, don't let the fancy look fool you. This plant is actually super easy to care for, even if you're not a plant expert. It loves low to medium light, so it's perfect for places where other plants might struggle. Just keep the soil lightly moist, and don't let it dry out too much. All right, plant number 11 is the Peperomia, one of the cutest, low-maintenance plants you can have. Seriously, look at those thick, glossy leaves. It's like a little green gem for any space, and it doesn't need a ton of sun to thrive. Peperomias are perfect for places that don't get a ton of light, like your office or even a bookshelf. They do best in indirect light, and they're super forgiving when it comes to watering. Just let the soil dry out a bit between waterings, and it'll be happy. All right, plant number 12 is the Philodendron. This one's a total classic. Look at those big, lush leaves. It's the kind of plant that just fills out a room with that tropical vibe, and the best part? It thrives in low light. This plant's perfect for those areas in your home that don't get much direct sunlight. Whether it's a dark corner or a spot away from the windows, the philodendron's all about low maintenance care. Just water it when the top inch of soil feels dry, and it'll keep on growing. All right, plant number 13. This one's a fan favorite. Pothos. You've probably seen it before, right? It's one of the easiest plants to care for. And look at those beautiful trailing vines. It just brings that lush, natural vibe to any room. The best part about Pothos? It thrives in low to medium light. So even if you're not living in a sun-soaked apartment, this plant will do just fine. Just make sure the soil's dry before you water it again. Pothos is pretty chill about that. All right, plant number 14, the prayer plant. Look at those leaves. How cool is that? They actually fold up at night, kind of like they're praying. It's one of the more unique plants you can have around. This beauty loves low to medium light, so you can put it in a spot away from direct sunlight, like a cozy corner or a shaded spot on a shelf. It's super easy to care for too. Just keep the soil moist but not soggy, and it'll be happy. All right, plant number 15 is the snake plant. Definitely a crowd favorite. It's got those tall, sharp leaves that stand up so proudly. Plus, it's one of the easiest plants to take care of, even for beginners. The best thing about snake plants? They're almost impossible to kill. They do well in low light, and you only need to water them once every couple of weeks. Seriously, they're about as low maintenance as it gets. And not only that, but snake plants also help purify the air. They're perfect for any room in your house, whether it's your bedroom, living room, or even your office. Honestly, you could forget about it for a while, and it'd still be thriving. All right, plant number 16. This one's a classic. The spider plant. You've probably seen it around, and it's one of those plants that just seems to do its own thing. Look at those long, arching leaves and those little baby plants popping out. It's pretty cool, right? Spider plants are another low-light champion. They do just fine in spots that don't get a ton of direct sun. So, if you're working with a shaded area, this one's a perfect pick. All it needs is occasional watering, and you're good to go. All right, plant number 17 is the Staghorn Fern. You don't see these as much, but they're a total standout. Check out those big, antler-like fronds. It's like something out of a jungle, but it's perfect for low light spots. These guys do best in indirect light, so you don't need to worry about a ton of sun. They're actually epiphytes, which means they grow on trees in the wild, not in soil. So, when you have one, just keep it mounted or in a hanging basket, and it'll thrive. Watering is super simple. Just mist the fronds once or twice a week, or soak it in water for a bit if you need to. All right, plant number 18 is the ZZ plant. This one's a total winner if you're looking for something that doesn't need a lot of sun or attention. Just look at those smooth, glossy leaves. Pretty cool, right? The ZZ plant thrives in low light, and it's super forgiving if you forget to water it once in a while. It's one of those plants that's just, well, pretty tough. You can put it in pretty much any room, even ones with no windows, and it'll do just fine. And honestly, it's a great air purifier too. So you're not just getting a nice green accent for the room, but it's helping keep the air fresh. Plus, the ZZ plant's pretty stylish with that sleek look, so it fits well in any space, whether it's your living room or your office. All right, that's it for today's list of plants that don't need sun. Hopefully, you found the perfect low-light companion for your space. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment below with your favorite plant. Catch you in the next one.